time did not reset? All right. That's odd. Oh, it did. Okay, perfect.
Mine reset it.
All right. Nope. Good deal. Yay. We're good to go. So now we're going to go find somewhere to get something to eat.
We're just doing Taco Bell.
What?
Huh?
What?
Just doing taco. We got to take your mom to dinner tonight. So it's got to be light. She wants Chinese food tonight.
I know.
Yeah. So what do you want to eat? What are you thinking?
I don't care.
Okay.
I guess.
I don't. I'm hungry.
French fries.
You want French fries?
French
Okay.
fries.
That's easy. We can solve that.
Can we go in there, go and sit somewhere and just hang out? Have some French fries? Maybe we get some fried pickles and French fries? What do you want to do? You want to go back? Huh?
Huh?
You want to go back?
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
Kind of.
Okay. Well, we'll go back then. Just keep driving. I can get some rice and vegetables when I get
Oh,
home.
no, I can get you French fries.
I know, I love French fries. Is Jesse, is this French fries too? Yeah, we've got go. Get you some air up here. Up in here. What? You okay?
Yeah,
Are you sad?
yeah, I mean, obviously a little bit disappointed, right?
Yeah, we got down to 3 minutes.
I just know that when they start talking about air, about problems with
I was going to say, as soon as I heard error, I was like, oh no.
Yeah. Did not reset.
But then I got hope again when they started going through and everyone was like, it's a go, it's a go, it's a go. You know, nothing here, everything's
They
fine.
didn't say it was a go, they said it was stable.
Stable, yes.
But that's also the same procedure they do for shutdown.
Yeah.
So, since
True.
it's an instantaneous launch, meaning there's only one shot,
Yeah.
I don't think...
You like to run red lights,
No,
even
that was a green arrow here. This
Oh.
lane was a green arrow. T can confirm that. That was a green arrow lane.
Can I get a review of that play?
Somebody review that,
Tom's
please.
in Squirrel Land. Shayna said, can we do yoga if we stay? Yes, we can do yoga if we stay. Yes.
Yeah, we can.
Although it would be 10 o'clock Eastern time normally. That would put us, we couldn't
It's
do
not
it.
gonna work.
We couldn't do it.
You could do a replay.
Because it would be 10 o'clock Eastern time, Shayna.
Shane could do a replay of it.
T said his lane was green.
Just like this one up here.
Shayna's like, I'd have busted him.
I did run a red light earlier. Extremely red.
Now let's see if we can find any. It'd be cool to pull off on the side of the road and just watch gators. We've seen gators almost every single time in this pond over here. So you all see if you could see some gators.
Did you guys hear the lady come up to me and ask me if I saw the 14-foot gator? She goes, there's a 14-foot gator right here where you're standing. I was like, oh my God. I came back, I'd left the camera there and I came back and sat in the truck.
She probably wanted to see what you would do.
I said, are you serious? She goes, yeah. And she went looking for it. I said, well, let me know if you see it, if you find it.
Oh boy. Sugar.
Sugar Pops.
A 14-foot gator ate our neighbor's dog when I was 6. Yes, that is a true story.
Yeah.
And they had to come remove him from the little pond out behind the house.
He ate a few dogs. That
Yeah.
gator did.
It
That
did.
gator did.
It got a taste for the little fluffy things. Oh, T said I wasn't sure what she was saying. The audio on your stream was quiet, Tom. But I had 3 other streams and NASA playing, so.
Yeah, you did. You were busy.
So they executed the gator, is what you're telling me.
They removed it. No,
They removed it.
They removed it. I don't think they
Yeah,
eradicated it. I think they moved it.
You know, I don't know. Once it gets a taste for fluffy things, unless they're going to move it miles and miles and miles away to another body of
They
water.
may have taken it to the gator sanctuary where they eventually become gator nuggets.
Shayna says, we left Chloe outside in the wilderness, but nothing snatched her away, darn it. Oh, I've still got the NASA channel on.
By the way, that was good to listen to.
Good.
Cheryl, Dylan, and Lauren for providing commentary about the poll that was called around T-minus 3 minutes and 50 seconds to launch. We here at the host desk, obviously, visibly and audibly disappointed. And Mike, I just wanted to ask you again, you know Butch and Sunny so well. You know, what might be going through their minds right now?
Well, of course, this is emotionally disappointing, and I know that Butch and Sunny didn't sound disappointed when we heard them on the loops, and it's because again it comes back to professionalism. I think everybody on the working console is probably a little disappointed today, and that comes with flight tests, that comes with space flights. I remember back in the shuttle days, we would play this game, of getting ready for launch, and then scrubbing, and then coming back and getting the mission done. And I think over time, we won't remember today or May 6th so much, because we're going to have a great launch in our future. I know there's some disappointment there, but like we mentioned before, it's the team is focused on getting the launch vehicle, the rocket saved, so that the crew can come out, and that the spacecraft itself, the prop system was saved, and that everything is good, so that everybody can come out safely, and then they'll work with the 24-hour turn that ULA is good at to see if they can find what the next launch opportunity is. But we're going to continue being professional and safe and looking at what's in front of us.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect way to put it. It's okay to be disappointed. It's perfectly understandable.
I don't know, it's pretty good fire.
You could absolutely hear the professionalism and how quickly folks are responding to this and moving forward to the next opportunity. Dee, what are your thoughts, again, from Boeing's perspective as we wait for Butch and Sunny to come out of the Starliner spacecraft?
Of course, I think it echoes what we've all heard. This is disappointing. We really wanted to see a liftoff today, but, a reminder today, even during this attempt, it takes dozens
I
of
know, I
hundreds
miss
of
Stormy
things
too.
to go right for us to get to T-minus 0. That wasn't today, but the good news is we get to try again.
I'm sure she's having a blast.
Teams, I'm sure at this
Getting
point
to
are
see her
focused
friends.
on the scrubbing sequence and all the things we have to do to try again tomorrow or whenever that date may be. So we're focused and just going through the process of simulations. A process we have gone through many simulations until again we get to try to do this again.
Looks like Sunny is out of the spacecraft, and she's going to put some protective boot covers on her shoes, and we'll take her some items from her, put it back in her helmet bag, and it looks like Butch is about to be heading out also. They're going to go back to crew quarters at this time, and get ready to do it again when the time is right.
And you were there when they returned to crew quarters on May 6th after the first launch attempt. Can you talk to us about their demeanor then?
Yes, they were. You could tell that they had had a long day, but they actually had a little bit of a smile on their face, which I was. I don't say I was surprised, but I was like glad to see. It made me feel a little bit better about things too, because they do bring the whole team with them, and they've had a great attitude during the whole long quarantine period. So hopefully this is a shorter round, and getting ready for the next time. And you said it right. Practice doesn't make perfect, but it makes us a lot better. And we learned a lot of good things about our rocket or spacecraft today. So the next launch down should be that much smoother, and we're that much more practiced, which is good because Starliner 1's going to be coming, Starliner 2 is going to be coming, Starliner 3 is going to be coming, and all these lessons are good lessons to learn, and that's flight test for you.
Yeah, one thing that I remember Butch saying at a point was, people might see setbacks and think that they're bad, right?
Definitely a step. Today was definitely a step forward in that case. But we'll be ready for the next time, and you can see that right now they obviously are looking good, and they're smiling a little
Chinese
bit
for supper,
enjoying
Yeah, she wants Chinese, so whatever you're going to do Chinese.
And they're just it's a really great team.
I think a step forward is, I would think that
damn
Butch
French
step forward
fries.
today is this was again another great rehearsal. You know what I mean?
No, I
and
can
whenever
have
we
vegetables
do
and
try
rice
to
is
launch
fine.
again, I can imagine
We don't need to stop
that
special.
it'll be faster and smoother and more choreographed and rehearsed because they did have this opportunity today.
Yeah, for sure. My commander for Starliner 1, he was in the BNCC. It's Scott Tingle, and I know he and I and our
I love
main
Chinese
Josh
too.
Goes Camp, we
She
all
wants
got a lot out
to do a
of
buffet.
today.
I need to find a
again,
Chinese
this is
buffet.
just all helping the next.
Yeah, I
the
don't know
next
where
mission
she.
be
I'll find one.
even that much better. And yeah, you can see.
But I don't know that I want a buffet. I don't know. I guess it's all a buffet anyway. It's whether it's in front of house or behind the house.
That's what I feel
You
too.
just seem like he's in good spirits again, like you said.
She wants to be able to go twice.
Had team members who just helped him and Sunny get
But
out
she
of,
doesn't eat that much.
spacecraft,
Get it.
so
She'll line her purse with foil, hopefully.
that pad team has left the pad, obviously. And
Whatever
in
Mom
the
wants,
final
man.
moments, It was just Butch and Sunny before that hold
She's
call
been funny this week.
at T-minus 3 hours.
She has.
3 minutes and 50 seconds.
Optimistic.
And so right after that call,
Had her radio
we heard
fixed.
from Daryl and Dylan and Lauren, they safed the vehicle, made sure it was in a safe configuration.
Yeah, it's
for
been a
the
good
pad
visit with
team
Mom
to
this week.
return to the launch pad and to begin the procedures to open up the side hatch there so that Butch and Sunny could get out.
I was gonna say, gee, my Lala can't eat the price of a buffet, or Lala either.
No, neither one can, but it's still worth it. It's worth the price of admission to spend time with both of them.
We had on May 6th. It was kind of late at night. It was well after dark when
Did you hear
they
how
went
sweet
out
that
to
was?
the pad.
It was very sweet.
When
Thank you,
we scrubbed to the launch, and this time it's in the middle of the day, so they can go back and have a nice dinner and go to bed at a normal time and get up and see if tomorrow is the magic day. We're still waiting, I think, for official word on when the next launch opportunity might be.
Ditto T.
Or when the next launch opportunity will be chosen.
T said if I live to be that old, it's going to be whatever I want to, damn it.
If that were to
That's where she's
happen,
at.
it would be at 12:03 p.m.
And
12:03.
for folks just joining us, just to recap, so
12:03
far. So there was an automatic hold by the ground launch sequencer at T-minus 3 minutes and 50 seconds to launch, so about 12:21 p.m. Eastern Time today. The ground launch sequencer is essentially the computer that launches the rockets and controls all the systems needed in the final moments of the countdown. And the ULA team will still be looking into Why? It appears the ground launch sequencer did not enter into the right configuration for launch. That is why the automatic hold was triggered at, again, T minus 3 minutes and 50 seconds. As you can see on your screen, the next launch opportunity tomorrow, June 2nd, 12:03 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, that's just an opportunity. Teams will review the data from what happened today to determine whether or not they can make that launch opportunity.
Really?
You see Sunny walking across
she
the crew
wanted to get out,
access arm
didn't
now.
Huh?
She wanted to get out.
Yeah.
Back into the white room, where a pad team member is helping her to put back on her helmet.
The
cover.
The visor cover, yes.
Yeah. And that's to make sure it doesn't scratch. Nothing scratches.
Yes, it's very frustrating to have a visor that's scratchy and that it's hard to replace. So we protect them carefully, and so they'll be able to make it back to the soup room where the crew will get unsuited, and the suits will get cleaned and dried and get ready for the next time to go launch.
And give us some insight as to what happened. So, we ended our coverage last time on May 6th after Butch and Sunny arrived to crew quarters. What happens after that?
Yes, so they arrive at the crew quarters.
I can make up for G-Mama.
Funny because I met them right at the Astrovan. We said a few joking words, and then I asked Butch if I could carry his helmet bag, and he said nope. And same with Sunny. They're I would say fiercely independent, but they just say, hey, we're professionals, we got this. So we went up to the suit room where the Boeing and David Clark team, the suit team, was there, and they helped the crew get out of their suits safely. You can see it's a little windy, and it blew Sunny's helmet cover is a little bit loose. Hopefully somebody sees it, puts it carefully back on, or we'll have a piece of FOD. Oh, there it is. And so then they get out of their suits, and then they go back to their rooms at the astronaut quarantine facility or crew quarters, and they will get out of their undergarments and take a quick shower, get refreshed, and then find out what the plan is for the next time, whether it's tomorrow or not. And so that's what happened last time, and at this point, last time we thought the launch might be the next day also. So they're keeping their optimism right now and keeping the options open.
Sure. And so we just saw Butch and Sunny and the pad team members get inside the elevator at level 12, which is the level that allows them access to the Starliner spacecraft. So now they are making their way down to the base of the crew access tower.
Want steak every day? Oof. That's me. I take a tiny portion of 20 things and then go back for what I liked. I was so excited last pregnancy. I had this weird thing where I lose weight when I'm pregnant, but I was finally hungry for once, and I wanted to go to the buffet. I still couldn't manage more than 2 plates. That was tea.
Fancy boots, and it protects the spacecraft, the Calypso, for the next opportunity.
So we just saw there that the Astrovan is already at the base of the crew access tower. So they will get on in there.
A pizza-sized tray meal of Mexican, Shayna? Oh, God.
Astronaut crew quarters, which is a couple of, or basically it's like the whole
years ago, I went to a buffet once with a friend. After chemo, her eyes were huge. She said, I can't believe you ate all that the way you pick. Hey, fan.
We have our vehicle integration and test office folks there, so there's many rooms at the astronaut crew quarters for sure, and of course the team that makes the meals, they do a fantastic job on feeding us while we're in quarantine, and I think they probably just got word that they're going to have to come up with a dinner for tonight, and they're scrambling like the rest of us, and I know they're going to do a great job. And I bet you Butch and Sonny are hungry now.
I was going to say, I remember specifically Butch and Sonny both saying that they felt like the food at astronaut crew quarters was excellent. So, you know, there's always these silver linings, right? A good meal tonight would do them good, I would assume.
Well, to be
Years
honest,
ago, went to a
Butch and
buffet
Sonny are my heroes. I
once
consider
with a
them
friend after. Oh wait, my son and I stopped for years at the Peppermill Buffet in Reno. We went there.
Went there one time, yeah.
So
Yep.
there have still been family members who've been quarantined.
Great one
with
stop
the
for a
flu.
road
They
trip,
had
big
some
meals.
family
Yeah,
time,
we ended up getting the
you know,
all you can
after
eat whatever.
they probably
Yep.
debrief and some of the things that you already mentioned.
Yeah, that's a great point. Last time it was kind of late at night, and family time was a little bit hard to come by. But this time, there might be a great opportunity to have the families come by. I think Butch and Sonny are staying quarantined. The families may have gotten out of quarantine, but we have a nice glass room where Butch and Sonny can sit and talk to their families. We call it BTG, or behind the glass.
Oh. All right, and we see
That
the
sounds
Astrovan
horrible.
there.
Sitting behind
Turning
him,
around.
sitting behind it's like the boy in the
Driving
bubble
away
thing,
now.
you know, sitting behind
From the
glass,
crew
not
access
able to
tower.
touch your family.
Again, a short drive back to crew quarters, about 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, her chemo, not you. Yeah. Okay. Well,
And for those just joining us,
dude.
do you wanna
this
do?
was our second attempt at launching NASA's Boeing crew flight test. At around 3 minutes and 50 seconds to launch, an automatic hold was triggered by the ground launch sequencer. And that GLS for short is the computer that launches the rocket because it controls all the systems needed in the final moments of the countdown. So if you remember when
Sounds
we
like
were
they're
in
going to
Terminal
reevaluate and we're going to hear the same
and you heard the teams
Yeah.
stop
calling
for the
out
next couple hours, and then
and saying, you know, this is done, kind
we'll
of
make a
ticking
post
off.
tonight when we find out. We'll
things
get
off
a
the
we'll get a
checklist.
press release email.
Yeah. Yep. I just thought maybe they would have some sort of
Yeah, me too.
information about
Me too.
whether it's.
Yeah.
I mean. Ay.
I'm guessing it won't go tomorrow. I'm guessing we're going to plan on getting up early and going. So we need to spend time with your mom this afternoon.
Yeah.
So.
Gosh, Chad.
Can't tell you how much we appreciate you hanging out with us today.
Yeah. Here, let me turn.
So optimistic. Yep.
Dude. Let's see. What do you think?
Frickin' cherry blossoms.
Huh?
Let's go. Fire truck, cherry blossoms.
Oh, Alaskan Outdoors is on.
That's a perfect individual.
I was gonna say Walk On Nick is on, but I'm sure he's about ready to call it a night.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. Or 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Let's go, because it's still earlier with Alaskan Outdoors. Let's
Yeah.
go there. All right. Let me just go ahead and start that. Go back here.
Definitely keep you updated in Discord. I mean, if it's gonna go tomorrow, we gotta stay. I'd rather
My
drive
channel.
until 2, 3 a.m. Lala can sleep. You guys can play Tool. I can yell at you. Sounds like a great ride home.
No, come along for the raid here. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to be doing tomorrow. I guess we
We have no
will
idea.
all figure it out. Tom and I will talk. No matter what, we will be streaming. We'll either be streaming round 2 of a launch, or we will be streaming a road trip all day tomorrow.
Or both.
Or both. So I'll put something in Discord once we kind of get a sense of what we're going to do. And I'm going to go home and spend a little time with Mom. But thanks for being with us for the ride. We started streaming this morning at at sunrise, and so it has been a morning. We're gonna get some food, hydrate a little bit.
Just Chinese.
Yep. Anyway, much love, guys. Thank you again for being here, for the support. I hope you enjoyed the VAB today. What a treat to get to go, you know, and you don't get to go if you don't try.